think my favourite part about climbing specifically is the psychological challenge of climbing. So trying to keep a cool head when everything's telling you to be really stressed. I really like that. I'm Hazel Findlay and I'm a professional climber and a coach. I've been climbing now for over 25 years. I don't really want to call myself a big deal. I was first British woman to free climb Milcap, first British woman to climb 8C Sport, first British woman to try to climb 8C Plus. Oh, and climb E9, yeah. E9 is probably near the top end of our trad grading system in the UK. And what that means is either the route's really, really, really hard or it's quite hard and quite scary. Trad climbing is when there's nothing on the rock at all. And you start at the bottom and you've got your cams and your nuts and you climb up the wall and you find little cracks to put the gear in and you're responsible for protecting yourself. Because when you're trad climbing, you've got to place all your own equipment. You have what we call a trad rack, which is a sort of a bunch of nuts and cams and carabiners and stuff like that. And all of that weighs quite a lot. So when you're walking in, you've also got to carry that weight. What I'm imagining with this e-bike is you sort of access the base of the cliff, mostly on the e-bike, then walk the last part. We'll do a climb and then we'll usually abseil down, or often you can walk off the back, and then we'll have to find the e-bike again and hopefully we'll get a smooth ride home. I think that e-bikes could open up the opportunity to link up different climbs essentially in a day, and that could just be like a really fun adventure, I think. I'm also hoping that the e-bike will be a really nice form of cardio exercise for me. So I used to run a lot, but I'm starting to get problems with my feet, so I'm running less and less because it's kind of painful. So I'm really hoping that the e-bike will be a kind of fun new method of exercise and training essentially. And I'm pretty excited actually because, you know, obviously you get that extra help. So the thought of going on a big bike ride around here where there's so many hills is maybe a little bit daunting. But if you can kind of get that bit of extra boost up some of the hills, you can obviously go really far and you can have a massive fun day out. So you can follow my climbing and maybe e-biking at my Instagram account is probably the best place, Hazel_Findlay, and the same Facebook, Hazel Findlay, and I've got a website as well, which is hazel-findlay.com.